All right, everybody. How we doing, everybody? Welcome to another stream. Sorry for being a little late today. Dinner took me a little bit to get done. I made everybody some special brownies, and they weren't the special kind of brownies you're thinking about. So don't get it twisted. They were kiddo brownies. Safe and delicious. So, how is everybody doing today? Hope everybody's having a good day today. I'm continued to feeling really good about things. Crushed out some schoolwork today. Super pumped up about that. Still holding my 4.0 grade point average. Whoop whoop. Not too much interesting stuff. Just focused on schoolwork all day today. I got everything done for the week. So I'm kind of planning tomorrow to have some more time on my hands. So maybe tomorrow we'll do some extra fun stuff tomorrow. I always say that, but sometimes it always falls through because of plans and stuff like that, and I apologize for that, guys. Life sometimes is a chore. You guys know that. You guys live it every day. But no, I don't think I have much going on for tomorrow, so maybe tomorrow would be a good day to do some extracurriculum stuff tomorrow. So today, guys, we're going to be jumping into part one of book two. Part one is labeled as IP access control list, okay? But the first part of that of the book, chapter one in that book, is about the transport layer protocol. All right, so the transport layer, layer 4. So we're going to be taking a look at layer 4 today, and what that means and stuff like that. I have some additional resources for you guys to look at. I'm already getting CML fired up here already, so we can utilize that as a resource as well for our learning. But yeah, that's kind of it, guys. Hope everybody's doing good today. Yeah. It doesn't look like we're going to be getting any more snow anytime soon again, so we should be pretty good on that field as well, Get you fired up. You're up. I get you fired up. Woo. So you can all see it. All right. The music gets distracting after a while. Let's go over to this machine. Ooh, excuse me. Excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît. All right. So again, packetlife.net, and I'll throw a link to that in the chat as well. Packetlife.net. Another great resource, guys. For today, we're going to be looking at some common ports. So here's some of our common port numbers here. Okay. I'm going to drop this here. I'll drop this right into our Discord channel, guys. We'll where should we drop this today? We'll drop this right in here, guys. And we'll call it common port numbers. Okay, so that's up on the Discord, guys, right now. So again, if you guys are always more than welcome to jump on the Discord. All right, there's the invite to the Discord, guys, so you guys can jump on there and take a look at that. All right. Yeah, we got CML already fired up. So make sure everything's still up and working on here. Good. Ain't that. And we're good. Okay. Very good, baby. All right, so we're up and running. We're up and running on CML. That's looking pretty good. We're kind of ready to just jump right into things. Take a little bit more of my quark there. Let me just finish it. Get cold if I don't finish it now. All right, guys. All right, so part one, IP access control list. Chapter one, introduction to TCP, IP transport and applications. Chapter two, basic IPv access control list. Advanced IPv4 access control list. Okay, so when we get around to that, they might have some kind of a lab set up in there or some kind of topology we can kind of recreate. If not, we'll just create like a trunking VLAN, a router on a stick topology, and then we'll set up access control list so we can pretty much like set up so we can pretty much tell who can communicate with who can't communicate with anybody. So we'll figure that out as we go, guys, tomorrow. So but let's kind of just review what this part is going to be about. The CCNA Official Cert Guide Volume 2 includes the topics that help you build an enterprise network so all devices can communicate with all other devices. Part 1 and Part 2 of this book focuses on how to secure the enterprise network so that only the appropriate devices and users can communicate. Part 1 focuses on the IP version 4 access control lists like ACLs, ACLs, access control lists. Access control lists are IPv4 packet filters that can be programmed to look at IPv4 packet headers, make choices to either allow the packets through the or discard. Okay, super easy concept, right? Because you can implement IPv4 access control lists on any router. A network engineer has a large number of options of where the access control list, where to use the access control list without adding additional hardware or software, making access control lists a very flexible and useful tool. Okay, sounds good. In chapter 1, begins this part with the introduction to the TCP/IP transport layer protocol, TCP and UDP, along with the introduction to the several TCP/IP applications. This chapter provides the necessary background to understanding the access control chapters to better prepare you for the upcoming discussion of additional security topics, Part 2, and IP services in topics in Part 3. Chapter 2 and 3 gets into details about access control lists. Chapter 2 details access control lists, avoiding some of the details to ensure that you master several skill concepts. Part 3 then looks at the much wider array of access control list features and makes you ready to take advantage of the power of access control lists and be able to ready to manage those ACLs, those access controllers. Okay. All right. Let's move into chapter 1 here, guys. All right. Let me waking up. Here's when I have some lead in my belt. All right, let's stand up, guys. Pay attention. Man, all of a sudden I'm tired, guys. I don't know why. I was doing fine all day. Doing fine all day. I swear I got narcolepsy sometimes. I don't know why. Oh boy. Okay. Boogie boogie. A boogie boogie. A boogie boogie. A boogie boogie. A boogie boogie. Where's me mouse? Me mouse. There you are. Okay. All right. Let's review, guys. Chapter 1: Introduction to TCP/IP Transport and applications. The following chapter covers the following exam topics: network fundamentals, compare TCP and UDP. All right. IP services. Explain the role of DHCP and DNS in the network. Gotta lower you, buddy. All right. The CCNA exam focuses mostly on functions at the lower level of TCP/IP of the TCP, all right, which defines how IP networks can send IP packets from host to host using local area networks and wide area networks. This chapter explains the basics of how of a few topics that receive less attention on the exam: the TCP/IP transport layer, and the TCP/IP application layer. The functions of these higher level layer play a big role in real TCP/IP networks. Additionally, many of the security topics in part 1 and part 2 of this book, and some of the IP services topics in part 3, require you to know the basics of how the transport and application layer of the TCP/IP model works. This chapter serves as that introduction. Very cool. This chapter begins by examining the functions of transport layer protocol, transmission control protocol, and user datagram protocol. Okay, so this chapter begins by examining the functions of the two transport layer protocols. All right, so this is the transmission control protocol (TCP), transmission control protocol (TCP). Let's say that one more time. Transmission control protocol. Okay, next one. User datagram protocol (UDP). User datagram protocol (UDP). Okay. The second major section of this chapter examines the TCP/IP application layer, including some discussions of how domain names and domain name systems, DNS names resolution work. So the DNS, how does DNS work? Okay, that's actually a neat one, guys. That's one that I haven't sat down and gone over a Linux configuration of a DNS server yet. That's something I signed up for a class and I took about halfway of it, but I have the full recording. Obviously, I can't share the full recording with you guys over the stream, or I'll get in trouble for that. But I'm definitely planning on reviewing all the material from that recording, and then being able to configure that and demonstrate that and how that works and the implementation of all that. We'll go over that in another day. We'll go over that when we need to go over that. How's that? Okay. All right. So let's take a look at that "Do I know this already" quiz. I love taking these quizzes, guys. All right. All right. Which of the following header fields identifies which TCP/IP application gets data received by the computer? Which of the following header field identifies which TCP/IP application gets data received by on the computer? So that would be the data. Let's go with 5. One would be 5. All right. Let's put this in. Which of the following are topic functions of TCP/IP? Which of the following are typical functions of TCP/IP? We have flow control, error recovery, multiple plex using port numbers, routing, encryption, and order date transfer. Which of the following are typical functions? Choose 4. Oh, so we have to choose 4 answers on this one. Oh, and on part 1 we have to choose 2 answers. Sorry about that. Go with 4 and 5. 2. Gonna choose 4 answers now on this one. Order, date, transfer protocol, and caps. So 1, 2, 3. Function of the TCP. Oh. TCP. This is why we're studying, guys. Don't like guessing. Alright, we're gonna skip that one because I don't have no idea. Not even want to guess. Which of the following functions performed by both TCP and UDP? Nope, no idea. Doing awful on this one, guys. This is definitely a chapter I needed to look at. How do you call data that includes the layer 4 protocol header, and given the layer 4 in data given to the layer 4 by the upper layers, not including any header and trailer from layer 1 or 3. Why do you what do you call data that that includes the layer 4 protocol header and data given to layer 4 by the upper layers, not included by header and trailer from layer 2? That'd be a segment. Choose 2 answers. Segment in a frame, maybe. Take a wild guess on that one. Oh. All right. In the URL, yada yada yada, which part identifies the web server? Identifies the web server, so that's blog certs, blog cert skills. That's 2. Fred opens a web browser and connects to www.certskills.com website. Which of the following are typically true about what happens? Fred opens a web browser and connects to yada yada yada. Which of the following are typically true about what happens when what happens between Fred's web browser and the web server? Choose 2. Messages flow towards the server. Uses UDP, destination port 80. Messages flow from the security messages flowing from the server typically use RTP. Messages flowing to the client typically use a source TCP/IP port number 80. Messages flowing to the server typically use to the client typically use the source. Let's go with 3. 6 or 3. Yep. 5 or 4 and 3. I was supposed to select 2 answers. I guess I was partially right. 4 plus 4. G and E. So A, B, C, D, E. D and E. I got actually 1 right. 1 is right. That one's right. Got that one wrong, that one wrong. And then 4. A, B, C, E. I have 2, 2, yep, 5 we got right. We did pretty good. This book's a little messed up though, but it's next time I do one of these questions, I gotta. Energy levels just like kind of just tank, guys. Man. Like all of a sudden I'm not feeling things. I don't know why this happens sometimes, guys. I'm like wiped out all of a sudden. Oh, I don't want it to happen sometimes. Hey, baby. How are you? Yeah, I'm wiped out all of a sudden. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's like I am burnt out right now. Kind of like questioning what I should do right now. Oh, you're falling asleep. Yeah, I am falling asleep. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I've been up since early, early. Yeah, probably. All right, guys. Man, this stinks. I hate getting everything set up and then not being able to get it done. So, but this isn't the way I like to study, though. I don't like to study not having the energy to study. How's that? So, uh, yeah, you're right, baby. All right, guys. I'll be on tomorrow. Um, like I said earlier, I got all my schoolwork done. So tomorrow, I should have more time on my hands to make up for this. I love your face. So I'll catch you guys. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Um, back here, and we will. pick up donut tomorrow. Donut. All right. All right, guys. You guys have a good night, and like I said, I'll definitely make this up tomorrow. All right, guys. Mwah. Love you guys. Have a good night, everybody.